Welcome to Demystify Magic with Molly and Madison.
I'm Molly, a former skeptic turned full-time energy healer and teacher.
And I'm Madison, a born and raised witch running my family's crystal shop.
And we're here to explore all things woo through the lens of both science and spirituality so that you can find the moments of magic in your everyday life and create an intentional spiritual practice.
So if that's what you're into, find a cozy spot, take a deep breath, and let's demystify some magic.
Howdy doody, friends.
Howdy doody.
We have a surprise for you that we wanted to slip in the front of this episode because we are about to hit our 2-year birthday on the pod. Woo!
We're entering the terrible twos. What do you think it's going to be like?
Tantrums, tarot, and tariffs, apparently.
The tariff was the only word I could think of, so I'm glad you at least got one witchy word in there. All right, we're starting on a high note here.
High note. Anyways, we're not here to ramble. We're here to tell you about a very cool giveaway that we are going to be running between now and June 15th. So in our show notes, you are going to see a cute little link to a form. And in that form, you are going to upload your screenshot of your review. This could be a review from Spotify, Apple, wherever you are listening to this. Go ahead and upload that screenshot. Let us know your word of the year, and you're going to be entered to win a giveaway. Madison, tell our people what they're going to win.
You could win a witchy little goodie box put together by me with a custom spell candle hand-tailored to your word of the year with a crystal and our Magic Moments journal.
Yay! We're going to be picking it out together, and I'm so excited. We're going to have one winner. This is open internationally, and if you're like, well, what are the odds that I'm going to win? Let's just say everyone who enters gets a little treat magic.
Yes, straight to your email inbox. And if you have entered one of our giveaways before, you can enter again. You can just go find your screenshot, or if you wanted to, you could leave us a review on another platform. We wouldn't be mad about that. But if you've entered in the past, don't feel like you can't send it to us again.
Yes. No purchase necessary. We'll handle all the shipping costs because we just love you. And we want to say thank you so much for taking this fun little journey with us and looking forward to many, many more years of Demystify Magic.
So click that link in the show notes and send us your screenshot.
And enjoy this episode.
Bye.
Howdy doody, friends.
Howdy doody.
How are you dutying?
You're setting me up to say duty on air. You're setting me up to say I'm dutying.
Well, you just said it
on
twice.
Air.
So
you're welcome. I have no other option.
Today we have a special episode for you because we actually did some research and put together some information. Like, we have an outline we're following for once.
Not to brag.
Not to brag, but we're a little organized here. And we're going to talk about magic in the days of the week. So we're going to talk about the planetary and thematic correspondence to each day of the week. And then we're going to give you a little magical and mundane task you can do to align with that theme on the day of the week.
Yeah, I'm excited because this is an episode that we've gotten a lot of requests for that I knew nothing about and was very excited to learn about.
Yes. And we have a special surprise for our Patreon listeners. If you head over to the Patreon page, which, by the way, you can join for as little as $5 a month, all the tiers get access to everything. You are going to find a weekly planetary planner where we added not one, not two, but 3 different magical things and mundane things that you can do to align with each day. So if you're sitting here and you're like, oh my God, I feel like I need to take notes while I listen to this, we took those notes for you. We put them into a planner. They are over on the Patreon. So join the Patreon if you want to get a little additional bonus along with this episode. And we kind of had fun making a little bonus worksheet with this. So if you want to see more of these, let us know.
Yeah, I think that it's like we've been kind of noodling on more and different ways to add different kinds of content to the Patreon. And I'm really excited about this idea. So
yeah,
let us know if you like it.
So if you're wondering the notes that we are reading right now, the Patreon has access to it.
Yeah.
If you want to join the Patreon and grab your planetary planner, then head to demystifymagic.com, where you can also find our merch and a whole lot of other stuff. But before we get started, Madison, what was your magic moment of the week?
My magic moment is that The members of the band Muna know who we are. Over the weekend, I got a text from one of my college friends who I have not spoken to in like at least a year. And she sends me a link to this podcast. Apparently, the band Muna has a podcast called Chaotic. Sent me a link to an episode and was like, they fully reference your podcast. And I don't know if it was them or the guest that they had, because I don't know what anyone's talking voices sound like. But not only do they reference us, they give us credit for something that we did not say. And so we just got like a freebie.
I don't remember talking about Enya, but it sounds like something we would talk about.
Right?
Genuinely, please, if you are a listener, regular listener of this pod, and you remember us having a conversation about Enya, will you let me know? Because it feels like a fever dream. Because I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a conversation we would have. And I have a vague memory of talking about Enya, but the lines are so blurred between our personal conversations and our podcast conversations that I'm like, where did Enya fit in?
Right? I have no idea. And it's literally like 2 seconds. Molly spent at least 5 minutes being like, I did something wrong. I can't find it. I can't find it. I can't find it. And I'm like, just listen to the 60 seconds that I told you to listen to. I promise it's in there, because it's maybe 4 of those seconds.
Not even.
Where someone goes, I was listening to this podcast, Demystify Magic. And then one other person goes, ay, 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 which is my favorite part of the whole thing. You don't have to like me. You just have to know that I exist. I don't even care. You know, like any publicity is good publicity. Mm. And they talk about music as ritual, and they talk about Enya, and that's it. That's all they say. It's like an hour-long podcast, and we're in that little snippet, and I will carry it with me for the rest of my life.
It's going on the resume, honestly.
It's going on the resume. They opened for the Eras tour.
I had no idea who this band was, to be honest with you. And so I'm living vicariously through your own excitement.
I have never felt adrenaline like that.
It reminds me of that time. I don't remember if we were friends when this happened, but early on in my TikTok career, my favorite YouTuber followed me, and I just like totally freaked out. I was like, oh my God, Nikki Blacketer is following me. She likes me.
Your voice did something so crazy that I couldn't even hear you.
Well, you'll hear me on the tape.
I can't wait. Yeah, there have like been a few moments.
Yeah.
Where we've found out that someone, like obviously when Gina of Shabby Creek Cottage, if you follow everyone's favorite Royal Update account, Matta of Fact.
Yes, we love Matta.
On TikTok, we love you.
She's a listener.
And now, Muna.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And if you are also, wondering why we didn't name you, it's because we never look at who follows us. It's just the people who slide into our DMs. So if you would like us to acknowledge your presence, slide in.
Yeah. What was your magic moment this week?
My magic moment was I got to meet my favorite content creator in the flesh.
You mean your second favorite?
Yes, after myself.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
No, my third favorite after myself and Madison.
There we go.
My favorite content creator that I do not know personally, nor do I have a podcast with.
Okay, good. Excellent. You know what? That was a good save. Good job.
I think if you like my personality, you would really like him if you don't follow him already. His name is B. Dylan Hollis. He makes a lot of TikTok videos of recipes that are like old recipes from like the 1800s to like the 1960s. And 9 times out of 10, they're just like wild. They're wild. And you never know if they're going to be good or not until you get his reaction take. And he's just so funny and he's so fun. And really, like, I've been watching him since he started in like 2020. And it has been such an inspiration to me through the years of like creating content, because he's never strayed from like just who he is and what he does. And so he has a book out. It's called Baking Through America. It's his second book. He has another one called Baking Yesteryear, which I don't have, but I have this one now. And he did a book signing in Maine at my favorite bookstore. And it was so fun. First of all, I got to sit next to a listener of the pod.
Which is so wild.
Which is
I
so
love
wild.
that.
I showed up, I'm like looking for a seat, and she was like, "Do you have an Instagram?" So, Ashley, it was so nice to meet you. You and your kiddos were gems. I loved sitting next to you. But he was so just like genuine and authentic. And the cool part was I felt like I was looking into my future because I was sitting there watching him talk about his story, which is very similar to mine, like started creating content during the pandemic and then like got to deal with Penguin Random House and like started making a book. And I was like, oh my God, that's my story. Like that's going to be me this time next year, like up on stage at Books A Million. And it just felt like I was staring into a manifestation that was like destined to happen. Like, have you ever had that moment where you're like, wow, I've been manifesting this thing and like now I can really like palpably feel it and I just know it's coming and like I'm ready, you know? And that's what it felt like. And so it was this like really surreal moment where I was like literally sitting next to someone who knew who I was and then watching someone who I looked up to and like being able to project myself into his shoes was really cool. So I got to meet him after and I told him that. I was like, I tried not to fangirl too hard, but I was like, I'm really inspired by how he promotes his book. And I actually used him as an example in my proposal when I was talking about how I wanted to promote my book, just like really subtly in the series that I already do rather than like making a big sales push. And so it's just really cool to like be able to see his success and celebrate him and like just made me really excited for my book to come out.
Woohoo!
Woo! 2026, here we come.
I can't wait.
Me too. All right, should we dive into Moon a Day?
Let's do it.
This one goes out to you, Moona.
So Monday is the day that is ruled by the moon.
Moon Day.
I want to know because like there are some as we go through these that will feel kind of like obvious, like Sunday, you can guess what planet.
Saturn Day.
Yeah, like when you hear about Monday, Moon Day, that makes sense. But then like, what did Mars used to be called? Because there's no Mars Day.
Yeah.
Anyways, Monday is Moon Day. It is a really great time to reflect. It's a good time to like focus on your intuition. It's a great day for rest.
I have a friend, Marissa Joe, if you follow her on Instagram. She coined the phrase bare minimum Monday several years ago. And that is something that Madison and I follow to a T. Bare minimum Monday is basically she came up with it out of, she basically left her corporate job and felt really burnt out and then was like adding so many things to her to-do list as a self-employed creative person for Monday that she was still getting the Sunday scaries even though she worked for herself. And so Monday became bare minimum Monday where it was like, okay, what are the tasks that I absolutely have to get done to keep this machine moving? And then the rest of the day I get to fuck off. And that has been our Monday approach because literally the one thing on our Mondays is record the podcast. And then everything else is just window dressing. It's like if I have the energy to record something else, I will. If I want to go through my emails, I'll get the most urgent emails, but I don't go through, you know, superfluous emails that can wait.
Yeah, and I think like what's been fun about researching for this episode is recognizing the small ways in which we already do these things and following the natural energy of the week.
Yeah.
It's like it's fun to see where I maybe could have some improvement because like it's good to reflect back on like, oh, this is a day that is ruled by the most receptive planet.
Yeah.
Bare minimum Monday is a spell.
Bare minimum Monday is a spell. It sure is. I also think too, like the moon is such a yin like energy. That inward focus, introspective, quiet, slow, soft, dark. So trying to bring those elements in. I mean, I never take meetings outside of the podcast on Mondays.
Love that.
I just like, if I can avoid it, I avoid talking to people that I don't know on Mondays. Obviously, like if you don't work for yourself, you have to kind of like be a little bit more strategic around how you plan your work day with the moon. But maybe if you don't have much control over your work, your social life kind of aligns with the planets a little bit more. So maybe Monday is a day that you do a gentle yoga class or You go to bed early, you read a cozy book, you make yourself a cup of tea, and you do some journaling, like trying to find ways that you can implement this more intuitive, reflective, restful energy, whether it's at work or, in your own time.
Yeah, this is also Monday's a great day to work with water. So if you want to incorporate a cleansing shower or like a ritual bath into your routine, Monday's a really great way to do that. That's a great way to honor that period of rest too, and work with like think about how the moon controls the tides.
Yeah.
So intrinsically tied to water. That's a great way to kind of bring some magic into your self-care.
I also think if you wanted to add a to-do list for your Monday of ways that you can work with water and self-care, this would be a good day for therapy. Let that cry out. Give yourself a little mentee bee so you can just like clear that emotional charge for the rest of the week, whether that's doing therapy, doing shadow work, or just giving yourself an opportunity to just cry. Just cry.
We know this is how I feel. The most magical thing you can do is cry. So do it on a Monday.
Yeah. Just schedule your emotional release for Mondays.
Schedule your cries. Or like even just hold space, like if you are a person who, like if you feel more emotional on a Monday, I think it's interesting too, like the idea of the Sunday scaries, knowing that Monday is this day of like emotion and this day of rest, especially as we live in a world that doesn't always honor what we need and doesn't honor the natural ebb and flow of like our human emotion and our human motivation, even like our natural energy levels. It's natural to feel some resistance to a Monday. Yeah. And so I think if you start to look at your day on the whole, like apply bare minimum Monday to the whole spectrum of your life, not just work, so that you can find balance. I love that call of like your social life. Or, this is a day that when I get home, Monday is the day that I log off at 5 p.m. Yeah. I don't stay late. I hold those boundaries. I go home. I take my cleansing shower. Yeah. I put on my cozy PJs.
I intuitively don't go grocery shopping on Mondays. Like I don't leave my house after work on Mondays, typically. Yeah. Like that's a hermit day for me. Just really naturally.
But then launching right into Tuesday.
Tuesday is Mars
ruled by
Day.
Mars.
I have a little theme song for each of them, so.
Oh, great. You know what? I should have known you would.
I know.
I should learn to anticipate these things, but they're a pleasant surprise every time.
I know. The theme of Mars, we've got action, courage, boundaries, bold moves.
We've rested up.
Yeah, you rested up. You got that energy back. It's almost like a video game. In the video game character, their energy gets really low and then they rest and then you're like, I've got a full bar of energy. I can go into the caves and fight the slime monsters.
That's exactly what's happening on Tuesday.
That's the vibe of Tuesday.
We've survived our Monday and we were like, oh, maybe it's not so bad. I can take on the day. I can take on the rest of the week. I've made it through the hardest part. Which is getting started. Yeah, exactly. So this is your time to, I think it's interesting that Mars Day comes after Moon Day, because Moon Day, we take this reflective, introspective, kind of restful stance. We get clear on what we need to fulfill us. And then Mars Day, we set boundaries around those needs. So it's like, maybe we take that energy of bare minimum Monday, and instead of diving into and making the whole to-do list on Tuesday overwhelming, maybe we also take some boundaries around what we plan for ourselves. Like, what do I actually have the energy for? What can I actually tackle today? And put that on my list rather than putting everything on my list and overwhelming me. And I think Tuesday is a really good day to find like, what's that most important thing that you've been avoiding? Tuesday's the day for that thing. The thing that's gone to the bottom of your to-do list for the past 2 weeks, calling the doctor's office that you really don't want to call, like
responding to that one email that you keep pushing to the bottom of your inbox.
Talking to that one coworker that you really don't want to deal with.
Answering your voicemails.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Calling back your third cousin.
Yeah. Taking action. And I also think too, like, this is a great opportunity to speak your truth in those communications, whether it's email, text, voice note, on social media, to your boss, but like being courageous to ask for what you need and really speak from those boundaries, but speak your truth at the same time.
Especially women in corporate jobs specifically. Tuesday's a great day to take that one exclamation point out of your email.
Yes.
You know, just take away one exclamation point. I do that in every email I send. I go through, I read, and I go, where can we remove one exclamation point?
Other things you can remove if you want to have more courageous communication in your email, remove the word just. I just wanted to reach out to blah, 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 blah. Just checking in. No, remove the word just.
Go through and what's the word I'm looking for? Like depacify.
Write your emails like you are a privileged white man.
A privileged white CEO.
Yes. Give yourself, embody the character. What is that white man CEO's name?
Chad. Okay,
you are Chad. You are writing this email from Chad. Yeah, you're nice, Chad, but you don't take any shit. Mars doesn't take shit. Mars is like, I can be firm and compassionate, but I'm not going to let you walk all over me.
We're not evil CEO.
No, we're not an Elon. We're a Chad.
No, we're a Chad.
Yeah.
We're just a normal privileged CEO. We're just your friendly neighborhood privileged CEO.
Yes. But honestly, write your emails on Tuesday like you are a mediocre white man in the CEO position, because, babe, you are very likely more qualified than Chad.
I can almost guarantee it.
Own it. Own your inner Chad on Tuesday.
Oh, yes. On Tuesday, be Chad.
Oh, Wednesday is Mercury Day.
Thank you. That was a beautiful one.
Thank you.
So, themes on Wednesday: communication, new ideas, organization, learning. This is a great time to go down that like hyperfixation rabbit hole.
I just want to put a shameless plug in here for Madison, because I don't even know if you did this on purpose, but your tarot class is on Wednesdays.
Oh my God. No, I didn't do this on purpose. And that's an excellent point. At the time of recording, it is Wednesday, and we're doing all of this learning about the days of the week. And tonight is our first tarot class. So if you are listening to this right now, the replay should be available on our website, unless it went horribly and we decided not to sell it. Just being honest.
Just being honest. Would be a good
if it's
thing.
Not on the website.
Yeah.
Just know it's for the best.
It's so funny. We're at the tail end of a Reiki 2 training for my graduates right now. And we've been doing the watch parties on Wednesdays, where one of my ambassadors holds like the Zoom room, and people jump on and watch the module of the week. So it's like a little accountability, and they have like a chat going where they can hang out and ask questions and whatever.
I love that.
And we just happened to make it a Wednesday, and I'm like, oh, nailed it.
Perfect. See, naturally in flow.
Yeah. I think Wednesday's a really good day. Like, if you have something that you're wanting to learn, like a skill you're wanting to build, do it on Wednesday. Maybe that's the day that you cook a new recipe. That's the day you watch a documentary. I just watched a TikTok video about a documentary that now I'm going to watch, but it's all about Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman, and how.
Oh my God, I just saw a TikTok about that.
Did you just
see TikTok? I did.
But like they were talking about the documentary was filmed before he passed, and it was all about how we have this idea that he was like a predator when really he was just a closeted gay man. And actually everything that, like, all these scandals had nothing to do with children. They had everything to do with like him being a gay man in gay spaces. And I was like, oh, I need to watch this immediately.
I didn't know there was all this tea on Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that the Republicans had beef with Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. Pee Wee Herman went to my college. Fun fact.
Wow.
Now you all know where I went to college.
You can give it a goog.
But Wednesday, Mercury Day. Learn the new thing. Watch the documentary. Read the book. Maybe listen to your favorite podcast again and take some notes, and head to the Patreon and get the planner.
Could be fun. This is a great time if you are struggling, especially like in your spiritual practice. I'm not someone who naturally gravitates towards the idea of writing things down. I struggle with that. This is a great day to like organize your grimoire. It's a good day to like write down something that worked, or write down an experience you had in a meditation. Plan out something that you're going to do later. If you want to do any kind of spell work or ritual work, write out your ideas on a Wednesday.
Wednesday is naturally the day where I have a lot of my meetings, which is interesting because that's very Mercury, like getting organized, communicating, bouncing ideas off each other. It's very Mercury, like having that check-in with if you have a team or you have colleagues, you have a boss, like you have the day with yourself where you kind of like reorganize your calendar and check in with yourself. This is a great day to do that. I also feel like we need to put the disclaimer here that just because you have a meeting on a day that's not a Wednesday does not mean that is bad. Like, these are not prescriptive. These are not diagnostic. These are just like, if you want to infuse your mundane week or your work week or your life with a little bit of this energy, it's like another form of mundane magic, like how you can add your spiritual practice into the things that you're already doing. And if you have control over when your meeting is, maybe make it on Mercury Day. That's it. It doesn't mean that if you have a meeting any other day, it's going to go poorly. It doesn't mean that if you don't do a meeting on Wednesday, it's like you're bad, whatever. Like, it's just ideas to get you to a place where you can find that alignment a little bit more in your everyday life. Kind of live your spiritual practice, live your magic.
Yeah, this is the same thing that I say when people get really freaked out about Mercury retrograde, or get freaked out about doing anything like from an astrological perspective and not doing it on like the right day, quote unquote, is that you lived your entire life up into whatever point you discovered astrology. Like, unless you, from the moment of your birth, everything you did was planned around astrology, there was a period of time in your life where you were just, raw dogging it.
Cruising.
Yeah, you were just cruising.
You were raw dogging life.
You were raw dogging life. No astrology needed. And you were fine. There's nothing that you look back on, or at least I can't, like, there's nothing I look back on and I'm like, ugh, I really should have like chosen what school I went to based on my astrocartography or whatever,
Yeah.
Everything works out the way it's supposed to. It's all fine.
Yeah. You're fine. You'll live.
There's no rules.
It'll be okay. If you take nothing from this podcast, that's our magnum otis.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Magnum otis?
I don't know.
Magnum opus?
Yep, I think so. You know what?
Magnum opus. Uh-huh. Yep. I don't know if that's the right term, but that's the term we're going with.
Magnum otis sounds like like what you'd name a dog.
Yeah, Otis from Garfield. That's what I kept thinking of. I was like, that's not the word.
It's not the word.
Thursday's Jupiter Day.
Wow, hitting the high notes for Jupiter Day. All right.
I have to.
Jupiter Day is all about abundance, growth, expansion, a little bit of luck.
A little bit of luck. This is the day to buy your lottery ticket if you feel so inclined.
If you feel the spirit move you. It's a great day to go to the slot machine. I'm kidding. Unless.
But seriously, if you need something that you need a little bit of luck for, maybe you plan that first date on a Thursday.
Excellent idea. Thursday is a great day for a date regardless, because you're not really like missing anything. You're not like, you're not wasting your Friday or Saturday night. There's nothing there's not any,
Right.
You're not giving up your girls' night.
It's a good first date night. Yeah, it's a good first date night. Yeah, I agree.
Great.
I agree. It's like it's Friday Eve.
Everybody's in a good mood. It's Jupiter Day. So like everybody's in that abundant space, right? Clearly.
Totally. It's a really good day to feed your money bowl if you're a money bowl feeder. Good day to clean out your wallet. Good day to, if you are someone that has to send invoices, send them on Thursdays.
Yeah. It's also a really great day for your gratitude practice.
That too. Yes.
If you keep a gratitude journal, maybe you update it weekly on a Thursday. If it's something that you're trying to get into, even if it's just like in the morning, you get up and say to yourself in the mirror, I'm so grateful for blank.
Notes app while you take a poop. That's my gratitude journal.
Yep. Love.
Yeah. I think this is such a good, think of expansion in all directions, like growth in all directions. So like what I think part of our growth process is like recognizing the little growth. So I think of this year, like if you're someone who plants seeds around this time of year, you know, you plant the seed, it's just dirt, it's just dirt, it's just dirt. And then, oh my God, it's a little bit of green popping through the soil. Oh, it's so exciting. Look at the little leaf, you know? And I think that's how we need to treat our growth is like, it's so exciting, even when it's tiny. Even when we have a tiny, tiny, tiny win, tiny step forward, this is a great, great time to pick your magic moment of the week.
Oh, yes.
What is that little thing in your life that has come to fruition this week? What is that tiny, tiny, tiny spark of gratitude you have? Tiny, tiny, tiny spark of your practice coming to life. Where is it? Like really revel in it on Thursdays.
I love that.
And maybe share it with us. Share it on your story, tag us, share it in the Patreon. We'd love to hear it.
Put it in your Magic Moments journal on our website.
demystifymagic.com.
It's pretty cute, I think.
It's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. It's also a really good day to do money magic. And I think money magic is like equal parts magic and mundane. Like this is the day you want to check your bank account balance, check your credit card, you know, like maybe do some bookkeeping, maybe make your budget, you know, like blah, all that stuff where you're kind of like looking at your finances and taking a real hard look at like where you're at and being honest with yourself about where you want to head. I think this is a really great day to do that too.
Yeah, I think attention is intention here, where like the more time you spend with something, the more energy you give it. And therefore, the more that thing grows. And so being present in your finances is an abundance spell because it's really like it's achieving the same thing on like a brain level where it's the same as putting the energy and the time into a spell candle. Putting that same amount of time into your budget accomplishes the same thing.
Yeah, I love that.
All right. Friday.
Venus days on a Friday.
I like that they keep getting like more and more over the top as we go through.
Well, of course, Venus Day is all about love, beauty, pleasure, creativity, sacral, if we are to harken back to our chakra series.
Yeah, it is giving sacral energy.
It is. It is. This is the day to wear that red lipstick.
It's the day to do the self-love spell, the glamour spell.
Wear the thing in your closet that you're like, oh, I could never wear that.
Yeah, the thing that you've been saving for a special occasion.
Do your full skincare ritual.
Yes.
Dye your eyebrows.
Put sigils on your skincare. Exfoliate. That's a release. Release those dead skin cells that are no longer serving you.
Everything shower.
Yes.
This is the everything shower day. And then put on the silky pajamas. Maybe you open up a little smut book and have yourself a fun time. Take yourself on a date.
Take your bestie on a date.
Do something creative.
Yes, take someone that you've gone on at least 4 to 5 dates with on a date before you give them your Friday, you know?
Yes. And we know that pleasure and creativity go hand in hand. So maybe this is the time that you make the decadent dessert.
I love that.
Maybe it's the time that you paint in the nude.
Sure. Love that.
I don't know.
Ooh, Friday would be a really great day to go to one of those classes where you draw like people.
I was going to say wine and paint
nude.
night. Yeah. Paint night.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. Do a color by numbers.
Color by numbers. Yes. Interpretive dance.
Yes, that's like a great day to take like a dance class.
A heels class.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be all sexy. We're just
but like
it could
but
be.
It's a sexy day.
It's a sexy day. It is. Take the everything shower. Maybe sing a song about Venus Day while you're in the shower. Read your favorite little romance book.
Do it feel sexy to you?
Yes. Agree.
All right. Saturn Day.
Saturday is a weekend. Oh, wait. I got a good song for this. It's a deep cut from Aaron Carter's 2005 Lost Works. Saturday night and we're gonna have a party. It's a party, y'all. My favorite Aaron Carter song. It's called Saturday Night. It came out in 2005. It's not on Spotify, which I'm devastated by. But you can find it. I remember when that song came out, it was at the peak of my obsession with this man.
I feel like I also know the song.
Saturday night and we're gonna have a party. It's a party, y'all. My favorite song, one of my favorite songs, like the one that I hyperfixate on for my entire life, is a mashup of Aaron Carter's Saturday Night and Nelly's Ride With Me.
Oh wow.
Oh my God. It's so good. It's so good. And I'm not a Nelly fan, but Ride With Me is my karaoke song.
Well, we'll all have to listen.
Must be the money. Anyway, Saturn Day.
This is a day that's all about structure, discipline, and again, we're back with the boundaries.
Back with the boundaries. I feel like this is more boundaries around your space and your own self boundaries. Like boundaries around the structure, your own discipline, your own space, where you're putting your energy. Whereas the other day that we had boundaries is more around like boundaries with other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that distinction. Saturday, if Monday is the day to cleanse yourself, Saturday is the day to cleanse your space.
This is your day to wash your bed sheets.
Especially if you like to host. Cleanse before people come over and cleanse after.
Yeah, mop your floors. Like this is the time to do any of those mundane magic tasks.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah, this is a great day for decluttering.
I also think too, this could be a great day for like an altar rearrangement. Like really spending some time with your spiritual space, your spiritual tools. Maybe this is the day you cleanse your crystals. Right? Or you swap out your spell candles, like really that structure, that discipline around your practice, like really setting aside time to be really intentional about coming back to that. Like, what does that structure look like in your spiritual practice? And is it still working for you and your intention? Or does it need to shift? And can you give yourself the discipline to make adjustments based on where you're at rather than beat yourself down and try to fit yourself into a structure that doesn't work for you anymore, that you've outgrown?
Oh, I love that. I think it can also be like a good time, going back to that idea of boundaries and like the boundaries with oneself. This kind of like strays into boundaries with other people, but like the boundaries around how you'll spend your time and who you'll spend it with. The older I get, the more I'm like, oh, the days, especially like as a small business owner, the days that I have where I'm not working at all.
Yeah.
Are so precious to me that I've become very selective with what I'll do with that time.
Yes, absolutely.
And if I am making plans with you on a day that I don't have to be at the store at all, like if it's a day that I could be at home from sun up to sundown and I'm leaving the house to spend time with you, that's how you know I really fucking love you.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, this is also the day where like, for me, it's so funny because Saturday is my P.O. Box day. Like that's when I moved, I did not change my P.O. Box address because I thought that would be a pain in the ass. So instead, I drive an hour and a half.
Oh my God.
Round trip to check my P.O. Box every Saturday.
Jesus
and I'm like,
Christ.
I'm like, in my head, I'm like, is this a bigger pain in the ass than changing my address?
For sure.
But I refuse. I can't do it. So this is, I have that discipline but to be fair, a bubble tea place opened right near my P.O. box. So I also get myself a little bubble tea, and that's my little treat magic. Okay. So it's like kind of worth it.
Yeah, for sure. No bubble tea outside of this one spot in all of Maine. It's the only bubble tea in Maine.
There's like 3 bubble tea places in Maine. Like it's not that big.
And are any of them closer than the one that you drive to?
Not really. One of them is inside the mall. Like not even like, it's literally like in the innards of the mall, not next to an exit, not by the food court. Like you have to park, walk, and then reverse that to get out.
Listen, whatever you got to do to make it make sense to you to not change your P.O. box address, I'm on board with.
Whatever. That's
So
my
you're
structure.
right.
That's my structure. I wake up, I have a slow morning, I check my P.O. box, I get myself a bubble tea, I go home, I fuck around. Maybe I clean
Saturday.
something.
The magic of fucking around.
This is also the day, y'all are going to hate me for this, but if you are trying to limit your screen time,
no,
this is the day to check your screen time of the week. Maybe put some boundaries, some self-imposed boundaries or some electrically imposed boundaries with some apps or something. Maybe turn some notifications off. I'm just saying, find where your energy is leaking and set some structure for yourself to hold your energy.
Last but not least.
Sunday is the day of the sun.
I wish that I had your facial expressions. I wish we were recording so I could have that, because the look on your face is so serious and also so fucking ridiculous.
Well,
I can't even describe it.
How would you describe it to our listeners?
Eyes half-lidded. Right? Half-lidded eyes. It's in that moment, Molly Fully is like, I am a jazz icon. And that's all I got for you.
Oh, Sunday. Day of vitality, joy, celebration, clarity. If Monday is the most yin day, Sunday is the most yang day, the most outwardly focused, which I think is why the Sunday scaries happen, because we've got like these really polarizing energies like right next to each other, like the go energy of Sunday. And then we have the slow of Monday. I also think we as a society tend to reverse these. Like we think Monday should be go, and Sunday should be slow.
I feel like Sunday and Saturday is often switched. Where like Sunday is the day that like that's the day I do my laundry. That's the day that I like usually catch up on my chores. Where Saturday is usually the day that like everything's going on. Everybody's like going out in the afternoon. It's like the day that, you know, like if you like to go out, like that's when the bars are open late. Like, you know, like that's when that's like the party day.
Yeah.
And so I often associate that with like that go energy. And then Sunday is like the day for rest. And on the 7th day he rested famously.
I know, it's so interesting, but it's not really like a go, like do all the things. It's more like go in terms of energy and like vitality, celebration, joy, like not go, do all the things you hate to do, but go, do all the things you love to do.
For sure.
It's like if you love getting brunch with your friends, go get brunch with your friends. If you hate getting brunch with your friends, don't get brunch with your friends.
If you are doing projects for your home right now, like I am, this is a great day to like do the project in your spare room, whatever. Like, so I'm working on my backyard. Sunday is the day this past week that we like went and picked up the new planter boxes and filled them with dirt and planted my new seeds and, you know, like got my seedlings started. Like that kind of sun energy.
Yeah, like
is what really resonates for me.
In the sun. Like literally being in the sun. I think like bringing, if you live in a place that doesn't have a lot of sun, bringing that sunlight in. So maybe it's you do a couple sun salutations in a yoga class, right? Like bring that energy in. Or like maybe you create sunshine in your routine. Like I think for me, when I think of what does sunshine mean to me, I always think of like a slow breakfast that is just everything I've ever wanted. Like, you know, like the scrambled eggs, the French toast, the orange juice, the beautiful cup of coffee, like just all my faves on one plate.
Great day to go to Waffle House. I love Waffle House.
I know. The Floridians love Waffle House. We don't have Waffle House up here, so it is a treat to go.
It's an exotic delicacy.
It truly is. It truly is.
Nothing like a chocolate chip waffle. Great day for a chocolate chip waffle is what I'm really saying here.
I could go for a chocolate chip waffle right now.
Same, honestly. This is also a great time to do your like week ahead spread.
Yeah, like celebrate the magic of the week.
Yes, like maybe do some reflecting, think about like celebrate a win, celebrate something that went right in the past week, and then pull a few oracle, tarot cards, whatever suits your fancy to see what the energy is going to be like next week.
And if you're not a card puller, just setting an intention for the week. Maybe it's one word or a phrase, and reflecting. If you keep like a journal, you could write your intention of the week, and then on Sunday reflect on last week's intention and set a new one for this week. I like to think of Sunday as like the bookend. It's both the close of last week and the beginning of the week to come. And so you can kind of like create that celebration. Like, what do you want to bring from last week into this new week? And what do you want to release?
I love Sunday as like a transitionary space because I feel like that energy of the sun is a really great energy to look back on the past week on, like with a little bit of positivity, with that like joyous vitality energy. And it's a great energy to like set an intention with, because it's easier to be positive from that place. When you're leaning into that energy of the sun, it's easier to set an intention and to like have high hopes for the week and not be like, oh, this is going to fucking suck, when you set your intention on a Monday morning when you're supposed to be resting, but you have a 9 a.m. meeting or whatever, you know?
Yeah. And I think too, like, it's so interesting because I feel like the Sunday scaries can come up when we feel like we're in like a liminal space between the weekend and the week beginning. And this space of like, oh, I should rest, I should, but. And I feel like this kind of seeing it as a closure of last week and a start of the new week and creating an intention setting ritual can almost like alleviate some of that Sunday scaries. And maybe it's the time that you sit down with your planetary planner and you set your week based on the planets. Link is in our Patreon, demystifymagic.com.
Yeah, like see what kind of appointments and things can be moved around, what kind of plans you're looking to make for the week. You know, like if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I know I really need to call so-and-so, like we haven't gotten together for dinner in forever, make plans for a Friday, you know? Yeah. If you like have a really big like logistical meeting that you need to have for work, like with your coworkers, try to block off that time on a Wednesday, but also leaving space for none of this is necessary.
Yeah. It's so interesting because as I look at this, like I naturally kind of do this. Like when I was writing my manuscript for my book, I found it really difficult to write every single day. Like I thought, well, I don't have the discipline for that. But really, I think it's like the energy was working against me. So I just blocked off all day Fridays. Every Friday was just my fuck around and write day. And some days I'd write like 2,000 words. Some days it'd be like 15,000 words. And I'm like, oh, that's so aligned with Venus. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
So maybe see where these themes are already weaving into your like natural like habits and tendencies and play off of that.
And if nothing else, let this justify your bare minimum Monday.
Yes.
Bare minimum Monday is a spell.
It is. It is. Let it be known. Let it be known.
And on that note, did we do it?
I think we did it.
Excellent.
I hope you have a great planetary week from your friends at Demystify Magic.
From this musical episode. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Slide into our DMs. Leave us a review. Let us know what you thought. And if you feel like you already have been, like, let us know where you have already been aligning to the energy of the week.
Yeah. I'm curious. Did you have any aha moments where you were like, oh my God, I do that. That's me.
Let us know. All right.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Demystify Magic with Molly and Madison. If you want to learn more about us, you can find all our links in the show notes.
We'd love to know what you think of today's episode, so drop us a review or give us a shout out on social media. And don't forget to let us know your magical moment of the week. Okay, love you. Bye.